somebody else. But I gave it away every love.
From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Toronto Blue Jays. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shum.
I've been in the gym every day.
First pitch coming your way next. And the starter for Toronto, Max Scherzer. What should we keep an eye on here?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Ready to go now? Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
Low inside.
That one fouled off.
Slider. Low outside.
And a swing and a miss. One away.
Batting second.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, Boog. One reason for those long balls comes from the lineup being aggressive and confident. If they maintain that approach, they could hit a few more today.
Low inside.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Ball inside.
Curveball. Low inside.
Just misses. And the count's full.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Low middle. Circle change. Middle outside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now he's challenging to call strike.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Now here is Jordan Beck. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on The Show Canada. Back now in Toronto. Today's starter for Colorado, Tomoyuki Sagano. What do we have on him?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Here's George Springer. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Springer with a homer in his last game. Two balls, no strikes to count. Right through there for a strike. That one is upstairs. That one misses.
Nope.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And there's a foul ball. Out to short. Tosses to first. A great play deep in the hole. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And
he gets to third safely, moving up on the fly out, and there are two gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Addison Barger. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. And a swing and a miss there.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball and out of that same.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. The tag save. He scores on a wild pitch.
Might need to break out the laser timing. That was amazing speed coming down the line to score. Tremendous effort to come home on a ball in the dirt that was still pretty close.
2 down, nobody on. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The underhand flip. The throw won't get there in time, and they come away without an out. Here's Andres Jimenez. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No hits, but an error and a walk lead to a run. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Ezekiel Tovar. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's got a leadoff triple.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Base hit into right center. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. We're tied at 1. No outs. Runner at first. And now the first baseman, Edouard Julien. There's the strike. That one finds the corner. 0-2.
0-2 count. Both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or way.
That's a ball.
Circle change. Low outside.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some
but he's saved.
4-seam fastball.
The 1-0.
Low outside.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. But he's back.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Hey!
Circle change. Low outside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Circle change. Low inside.
Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now the left fielder, Jake McCarthy, collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Runner on the go. They pitch out. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Circle change. Low middle.
Strike 2.
Slider. Low inside.
Swing at a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk.
That's a ball.
close,
That's
but
ball
called
two.
the ball. Ball 2. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. And Captain Kirk goes deep. His first homer of the year, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap, man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So up next for Toronto, Jesus Sanchez. And that's
Ball,
off
that's in.
the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Sagano, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That clips the corner. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Left field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Payoff pitch. Outside ball
that's ball
4.
4.
Well, the bat pretty much taken out of his hands there.
Yeah, he was patient. He didn't chase and go outside of his strike zone. So, you know, you have to tip your cap because you ultimately know that the guy behind you is going to have an opportunity to get it done. And that's what you got to do. Pass the baton sometimes and trust your teammates.
Ernie Clement, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in the second game of the series. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Lenny Sosa next up for the Blue Jays. Up on the run. Runner tags at second. The tag.
No.
See.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And the batter is George Springer. Checks over to first. Back safely. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. He's safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared. Got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Foul, that ball, foul.
2 on, 1 out. And that skips in the dirt.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses. And now 3-2. That one is absolutely belted. Base hit, 1 run in already. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Next is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball. That's inside.
2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to first. That is the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Rockies 1. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball. Back here at Rogers Center, now the Rockies catcher, Brett Sullivan. And first offering is fouled off.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
That one missed.
4-seam fastball. Middle inside.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Circle change. Low outside.
Hit on the ground to short. Slinging it to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Varsho on the move. Stretches out and hauls it in. Next to hit for the Rockies, Mickey Moniak. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Moniak getting the start in right. Batting second in today's lineup. And so far this year, he can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Yep, that ball went out.
4-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Fastball for a strike.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Runner on the goal. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Coming off a stellar performance at the dish last game. Looking for his first hit in this one. Still early, though, Boog. I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start. Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
High fly ball down the left field line. McCarthy going back on this one. And he brings it into the warning track.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Barger swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. And there's a strike. Ground ball to the right side. Julian steps on the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
The shortstop, Andre Jimenez.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. Grounded out his first time up. High fly ball, right field. Moniak settles under it. And that ends the inning. Blue Jays go back here at Rogers Center. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Ezekiel Tovar.
Well, these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
He'll do it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Outside.
Doyle stands in now and watches strike one.
Outside.
Into left center for a base hit. One out man at first. And here's the first baseman, Edouard Julien. But he scrambles back.
Four-seam fastball.
The 1-0.
High outside. Curveball. Low middle.
Swings through that one for strike two.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ball two.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Circle change.
2-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. This is Willie Castro. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. Singy, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those players.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Man on second, 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That's way outside. Full count now.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Line, and that's a base hit. Doyle coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Four-seam fastball.
Now at the plate, Jake McCarthy. There's a strike.
Four-seam
Castro off of first with 2 away.
Ball, that's inside.
Circle change. Low outside.
Going to count 1 and 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Foul ball still, a 1 and 2 count.
High inside.
On the ground right side. They take the force out, inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Back now in Toronto. Ready to go, bottom 4. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
On the ground, Castro throws to first in time.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez now at the plate. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
Hey.
On the ground, out to short. Slings to first in time.
The batter number 22.
Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
Two down, nobody on. And the sweeper is off the plate. This one in the air right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Jaden Hill appears to be getting loose. Mejia also getting ready.
Nope. Ball one.
In the dirt. Now all even up.
Ball. That's down.
In the dirt. Blocked. And a payoff pitch. Got him looking. Out number 3. Blue Jays held in check as they can't. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you.
Circle change. Low middle.
But all these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He beats the throw, and they don't get the out. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's the second base. Tyler Freeman. 0-1 down.
Low inside.
And that one fouled off.
Cutter. Low outside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The 2-1. And a foul ball.
Curveball.
2-2 now. Grounder might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Over to first, safe. So now here's the DH, Jordan Beck.
Jordan Beck.
Circle change. Low inside.
And he swings through that one.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Zips it across, and that is that. So 1 left for Colorado. They trail it here, 4-2. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Jaden Hill.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Springer in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate.
Ball.
The 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has grounded out a couple of times. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Be quiet so far, but he's back in the hit column. Now the third baseman, Addison Barger. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That's out.
Varsho leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here's a 2-2. Tovar got him on the off-balance throw. That ends the frame. One left for Toronto, but they still. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
Ball.
Slider. Below middle.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Got him. Nice play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Doyle in the box with one away as he takes ball one. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Slider. Middle outside.
The 0-1.
Ball one.
Slider. Middle outside.
Pretty easy to
Outside,
give
that's
up
the
on
ball.
that pitch right there.
Circle
Started on
change.
the edge of the
Low
plate with the
inside.
spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Circle change.
The Blue Jays up by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Now here's a flare off the bat. Nice grab. And now the first baseman, Edouard Julien.
Below middle.
Ball that's outside.
Slider. Middle center.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Rockies are down. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Juan Mejia. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Jimenez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that one's a little bit low. And the count is 2-0. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Alejandro.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off on the right foot.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Kirk, 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico.
That's a ball.
That one missed. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
At the plate, Jesus Sanchez. And that should be extra bases. Kirk, ground second on his way to third.
The batter number
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Clement in the box now, takes strike one.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Ground ball left side. throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So digging in, Lenny Sosa. And that is out of play. The Jays trying to break this one open here in the bottom of the sixth. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Two on, two outs. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's a strikeout looking. Went back to the fastball. Back here at Rogers Center, top of inning number 7, Willie Castro digging in for the Rockies.
Ball, that's in.
Curveball. Low middle.
That's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Tap back to the mound. Throw to first in time. Here's the left fielder, Jake McCarthy. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The Blue Jays leading by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Circle change. Low middle.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
This one in the air center field. Varsho on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Here's the catcher, Brett Sullivan.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Fastball. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. Late swing, foul to the left.
Circle change. Low middle.
That's ball 2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Rockies 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 58.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That clips the corner. Check swing. He held up. And it's a ball and a strike.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. 1 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 in this one. High fly ball out to center field. Doyle drifts towards it. Takes it in for the out. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Picking up where he left off last game, Boog. Really comfortable in the box. You can see it in his body language.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. Won't get to this one in the alley. And that's a two-bagger. It's practically automatic at this point. It seems every trip to the plate, something good's happening. Manager out of the dugout now. Jimmy Herget taking over on the mound.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one. That's a ball.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. Fly ball down the line. And it hooks just foul. Man at second. Hard liner. And that is the third out of the inning. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Rockies 2.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Blue
back, and a
Jays,
new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jimmy Garcia.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
2 balls,
that's
no
off the
strikes to
plate.
count.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. No challenges left for them now. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now the number 2 hitter, Mickey Moniak. He was late there, strike 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And there's one down. And next is the designated hitter, Jordan Beck. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Tovar, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The Rockies with the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. It's through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Substitution being made at first. Colorado going with a pinch runner. Ryan Ritter getting some more speed on the bases. Doyle can't hold up, and that's a strike. This one chopped up the middle. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Julian in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. That's a little bit low.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. He scores all the way from first. So just a brutal throwing error that time.
Huge 3 RBI hit to give him the lead, and that is clutch. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Manager out of the dugout. Tyler Rogers into the game.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And that's the 3rd out. Well, one-run game. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andres Jimenez.
Nasty backdoor
outside.
slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. No challenges left for them now. And the 1-0. Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. Line drive. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
First and second, no outs. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays. Not close with that one. Ball 1. On the ground right side, 4. It's in and out of his glove, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ernie Clement getting ready to hit. Well struck left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Can't get there. 1 run will score. Now a second crosses the plate.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet.
1 out. Runner at second. Lenny and Sosa digs in now. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Anthony Santander. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. Man at second. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ball. Ball 2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1 out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. So back to the top of the order. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a flyout. In the air, right side. And makes the grab. And the inning is over. Brandon Valenzuela, the new catcher now.
Now catcher, number 59.
Line drive.
Valenzuela.
Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Sullivan in the box now. Takes strike 1. That's to third. Barger slings to first in time.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Next for Colorado, Tyler Freeman. This one in the air, center field. 2 down.
Was able to move the runner up to third on that deep fly to center, but I think this point he wants to get him over and get him in.
The tying run at the plate. On the ground, right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W.